Working out every day, Monday
Yep.
to Saturday. A lot of strength training. Just really, putting on strength, getting healthy. Getting on the field, doing DB drills.
What's up, Browns fans? Time now for another edition of Browns Working from Home. And this time, our guest, new Browns cornerback, Kevin Johnson. And Kevin, since the last time we talked, you've gotten to get an iPad, getting the playbook,
Yep.
and all of that. So what's it been like for you the last few weeks? I know you're supposed to be in Cleveland. You guys are supposed to be in Berea on the field, but we know what's going on in the world. We can't do that. So what's this period kind of been like? But at least now you can get into football, get into meetings and that kind of stuff.
Right. It's actually been pretty smooth, man, and actually pretty busy. Just working out every day, pretty much. Doing the meetings. We're getting a lot of information as far as learning the plays. Going over that a little bit extra when we get done with that. Then after that, I'll probably just play some golf, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my schedule.
All right, we'll get back to the football in a second. But last time we talked to you, just kind of like you've been getting into golf. So how much improvement have we made here in this period over the last, I'd say, 6 weeks or so? How are we doing? Where's the state?
I've made big improvements. I'm pretty much stuck in that. I'm in that 90s consistent.
Okay, all right, bogey golf. Nothing wrong with bogey golf.
Yeah. That's all I'm trying to do is get bogeys right now.
Absolutely. All right, so that's good. What is your favorite club? If I said to you, all right, you got to hit one shot on the green, what's the shot you want to be hitting?
I'm probably going with that 8-iron. I've been dropping with that one right there. So I'll probably go with that 9-iron, about 165 out.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Beautiful. Nice little low mid iron. I like that. Those are some of my favorite clubs as well. And I'm jealous of course, you're getting to play out there in Arizona where it is lovely here. We've had a lot of rain, so it has been great. But so you've had good weather. You've been working out as well. What have you been able to do kind of for physical fitness while you're out there?
Like I said, working out every day, Monday to Saturday. A lot of strength training. Just really, putting on strength, getting healthy. Getting on the field, doing DB drills. Really, getting in the playbook has really been big, and I kind of, put that part of my training regimen, coming into a new scheme. But yeah, really been getting the physical aspect down pat.
That's good. And are you able to, do you have a workout where you're at? Or are you able to go out? I know Arizona's opening up and everything. Where you been able to get those workouts?
Performance enhancement professionals. That's where I work out. And,
nice.
With the coronavirus, I kind of was, we were just going there, pretty much staying on the same schedule.
Excellent. Good. That's great that you've been able to do that. Now you talked about this playbook, the new scheme. There are only so many coverages, right? There are only so many things that you can do on the defense side. Well, it's disguising it, how you disguise it, and what you show. But have you been familiar? Have you played, whether at Houston or in Buffalo, in a lot of the stuff that you're going to be doing here in this Joe Woods defense?
Yeah. A lot of, bits and pieces. I played, those types of techniques, whether they were, called different terms or, whether, might be this or that. But yeah, like you said, football is football at the end of the day. So, I'm just kind of, taking it in, taking the terminology, how they like to play things out like that, and just kind of, shaping my game to it.
Has it been helpful? Because, I've talked to some of the other veterans on the team, and they said, normally, not that you take it for granted, but when you're there in OTAs, sometimes you're joking with the guys you're around, but in this environment, you're so focused, and really all you have to do is get in that playbook. And they've said it actually is they're more focused, at the times they need to be focused than they would be kind of otherwise.
Right. No, most definitely. I mean, getting around with the guys and stuff like that, being in the locker room, it's different energy. So, it's, a lot more interaction. So you just kind of got to be focused. You got to stay on your routine, stick to it. And you got to ask questions. If you got to ask questions, you can't just, go to your coach's office. You got to call them, be in communication with them, the teammates, however it might be. So it's definitely a different experience for us.
For a guy like yourself, look, former first-round pick, you're coming off of a playoff team there last season with the Buffalo Bills. You want to come in and make a good impression, right? And part of it is getting into the locker room, getting around the guys so they can see you. The other part's when you get out on the grass and they go, okay, yeah, we know this guy can play, and that changed everything. How's that been kind of trying to assimilate into a new team where you're not able to really do either of those things?
Right. That's definitely been different too, as far as, being on the, the Zoom calls and things like that. I'm more so, I guess I could say, waiting to, be in front of the guys so they can really, fill me out and things like that. Before I, start trying to talk while we're in meetings, through Zoom or whatever like that. So it's definitely, I think we're all looking forward to getting back and meeting each other.
I would say absolutely, but you're also one of the elder statesmen in that room, right?
Right. Right.
That's got to be kind of interesting because trying to balance that out.
Yeah, definitely. It would be. I would say first time in my career where I feel like I'm one of the older players in the room. So definitely trying to come in with that that wisdom and try and use it to my advantage and help the team and help my teammates.
How's it kind of coming in with the young guys? You got Denzel, Pro Bowler, first-round pick like yourself, Greedy, second-round pick last year. Ohio State, LSU, big schools. You know about that big-time college football as well. What's it been like kind of interacting with these younger guys in that room?
It's been good. It's been smooth, natural. Everybody, like I said, it's hard, over the
Sure.
internet meeting these guys. But, just as far as, the communication that we had so far, it's definitely been smooth. Those guys, seem personable, down to earth guys. And, it's been going pretty smooth with the whole group.
How excited are you to play football again?
I'm so excited. That's really all I think about all day, through it all, through all this whole quarantine is just, getting out on that field and just playing ball and doing what I do, doing what we love to do. So, I really can't wait. I'm itching to get back.
How big is this year for you? Because you look at it, you look at your pedigree, played great last year for the Bills, sign a one-year deal. That says to me, this is a man who's betting on himself and wants to go out and ball out so that you can then reap the rewards of it.
Yeah. I would say this is a really big year for me. And like you said, I'm just focused, and I don't know, it feels very personal, to me, just kind of this year. And I'm just, I'm really looking forward to it.
So the Bills Mafia is pretty crazy. I mean, you're pretty familiar. Yeah. They're pretty crazy. The Dog Pound is pretty crazy too. It may not be jumping off of buses and through tables or things like that, but in terms of passion for this team, they're a pretty passionate bunch. You saw that last year when you guys came here. The Bills played at First Energy. So are you excited for that too, to kind of get that energy and to feel the energy of this?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I was also thinking too, just playing in Houston and playing in Buffalo. I love playing on grass, and it's gonna be nice to get out there on that grass. And I grew up a Ravens fan. Went to we had season tickets growing up, so I'm familiar with the organization and the fan base that we have. And I'm excited to really get out there in front of those fans and really feel that energy. Be out there playing some ball.
So is week one a pretty big one on your calendar for your family?
It's gonna be a fun one, I would say.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very fun one. Week one, open the season there, and you come back home Thursday night. When you looked at that schedule, was there anything that really jumped out to you about it?
I kind of, I looked at it briefly, but I
don't care, right? You're like, let's go play.
I'm more so worried about tomorrow than the first game of the season right now.
I love that. A man who's always focused. That's what they say, right? Talk less, do more, work. That's the word. How many times a day do you see the word work in one of your meetings?
I say definitely more than a couple.
I'm sure. Well, we're excited to see you get to work again. Very envious of your situation. Hit up Barrio Queen for me when you get the chance in a very safe manner, obviously. And we're looking forward to getting you here to Cleveland, getting to meet you face to face. But it's been great talking to you.
Appreciate that. And I appreciate you having me on. I had a great time.
You got it, Kevin. Thanks so much, man.